Howdy and welcome to Tuesday's serving of Daily Bread. This week we are discussing being reconciled to God. God has made provision for all people to be reconciled to Him through faith in Jesus Christ. Our scripture reading is in Hosea 4, 1 through 6. Hear the word of the Lord, you Israelites, because the Lord has a charge to bring against you who live in the land. There is no faithfulness, no love, no acknowledgement of God in the land. There is only cursing, lying, and murder, stealing, and adultery. They break all bounds, and bloodshed follows bloodshed. Because of this, the land mourns, and all who live in it waste away. The beasts of the field and the birds of the air and the fish of the sea are dying. But let no man bring a charge, let no man accuse another, for your people are like those who bring charges against a priest. You stumble day and night, and the prophets stumble with you. So I will destroy your mother. My people are destroyed from lack of knowledge. Because you have rejected knowledge, I also reject you as my priest. Because you have ignored the law of your God, I will also ignore your children. Oh my. There are many parallels between the U.S. and Israel, and therefore these warnings to Israel are also warnings to the U.S. How could such conditions develop in a nation once loyal to God? The people had lost the knowledge of God's laws and lived according to their own standards. The people no longer felt restrained by the fear of the Lord. They had put His word out of their minds and did whatever they felt like doing. Here in the U.S., we have tried to erase all references to God, and now many of the people have lost the knowledge of God and His laws and are no longer living according to His standards, but their own standards. We wonder why disaster after disaster happens. God will use disaster to speak to people. God will not close His eyes to sin. Now, when there is trouble, people often start accusing and blaming one another. These accusations not only do no good, but they make the situation worse. Sin always affects more than the individual who commits it. It has ripple effects. Its repercussions never stop. If we refuse to forsake our sin, not only will we be held accountable, but those closest to us may also experience the effects of our rebellion. Let's stop the destruction caused from the lack of knowledge. We do that by spreading the word. So be a word spreader today. Thank you, and I pray that you've enjoyed today's portion of Fresh Daily Bread, and may God richly bless you today.